The Edmonton Oilers have a problem, a serious problem, and it involves drafting and developing young talent into the NHL. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Matt Savoie and Ike Howard. How's it going? My name is YouTube Trev, and if you're new to the channel, thank you for clicking on this video. That was stupid. Why? I don't know what I'm trying to do there. No, I don't like it. I'm just going to do what I usually do. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode right here on Above Average. I'm YouTube Trev, and thank you for clicking on this video. I really appreciate it, guys. I will say in the last video I said, I don't really like asking this, but is there a chance? Is there a chance that you guys could maybe subscribe to the channel? And that was the most subs I've gotten forever. So, guys, if you like this type of content, really, I'm just getting this out of the way. And I know, trust me, I don't like asking this stuff. I really don't. And I hopefully get to a point where I don't have to ask this, but please subscribe, guys. It really means the world. I'll put the thing up in the friggin' screenshot. Over 90% of you guys that watch my videos are not subscribed. So, and you're all returning viewers. If you could just come back and just, press that little red button down below, that would be awesome. But enough with that. We are not here to talk about subscriptions. We're here to talk about Matt Savoie and Ike Howard. And I will say, I do have quite a few videos, new videos on the queue. I'm going to expand. I'm not just talking Oilers anymore on the channel, and I think that's going to be good for the channel because the last video I did, a lot of, Avs fans were like, I've never stumbled across your channel before. So, yeah, I've got some pretty cool videos coming down the stretch here, and I really think you guys, if you're a hockey fan, you'll like them. Yeah, you really will. So, that's pretty cool. Look forward to that, and I just want to say thank you again. Thanks for all the continued support. But Ike Howard, Matt Savoie, let's get into it. As always, the sponsored segment, each and every video, right at the tail end of every video right here on Above Average, is brought to you by www.timetrackers.ca. So drop a comment down below. I really want to hear what you guys have to say or have to think about this. I interact or read or engage with every single comment down in the comment section down below. And if your comment gets the most likes, I'll be giving it a shout out in my next video. All right, isn't that kind of cool? Yeah, it's kind of cool. Okay, so drop a comment down below. But what do I say, man? I've been big on Ike Howard. I have been. And Matt Savoie, we'll get into him first. But Ike Howard, man, what this guy's been able to do with his limited, and I mean limited, time on ice so far this season, I think has been impressive. Okay, so I'm just going to rip the Band-Aid off. Do I have my Ike Howard glasses on? Yeah. I mean, he's probably the Oiler by far, without a doubt, the Oiler I was most intrigued to watching this season. So whenever he's on the ice, my eyes are glued on him. And what do I see? Well, I see a player that is bringing a lot of energy to the table. I see a player that has skill, like a lot of skill. You can tell the skill is there. He's got the hustle, he's got the hockey IQ, and of course, he's got the shot.
The rush, and now another turnover. Draisaitl again to the net. One-timer score! Absolutely buried by Isaac Howard, and that's the first of his National Hockey League career.
Yeah, he did just score last night, which was pretty cool. But man, I am telling you. So if you don't know, I work at a radio station here in Edmonton, part of the, I guess you could say I'm part of the media in Edmonton. And I don't know. I feel like I'm the only one that is saying this. Is it because I'm the only one in media that is a fan of this team? Maybe. But man, I'm so big on this player, man. And I've said it all along. I think he should get a shot in the top 6 because right now in his 10 seconds, if it was that, I don't even know. Was it 10 seconds? I don't know. He gets a penalty last night, comes out of the box in the very early, the beginning stages of the second period, and it just happens to be one of those chances where he lucks out. Leon Draisaitl, Connor McDavid strips the guy of the puck. Leon Draisaitl recovers the puck. He passes it to Ike Howard in the slot, and then, the rest is history. That's his first NHL goal, baby. And I tell you, he did more in 10 seconds than Trev Frederick did in 2 games at the start of the season with that line, than Tomaszek did with McDavid in a whole game, then freaking Vasily Podkolzin did all game yesterday. 10 seconds, man. I wanted Ike Howard in the top 6, and in 10 seconds he scores a goal. So, are the floodgates going to open? That's what I said on the morning show today. I was like, the floodgates are open. But, what I'm saying with that, man, is like there's and you could tell he was kind of, I wouldn't say struggling, but he was definitely adjusting to the NHL game, which is to be expected. Totally fair, right? He didn't play pro last year. This guy was playing for in college hockey down in the States. So I totally expect him to, adjust to the NHL game, which is what I think we've been seeing for the most part. Part of the reason you could say is why his minutes were so down. But I'm telling you, in those minutes, man, I saw glimpses of brilliance. I really, really did. I'm like, oh man, there's something there. There really is something there. And I encourage any fans, Oilers fans watching this video to just watch him. Watch the small stuff he does, man. He does a lot of really smart things that I think would really benefit being on a line with Connor and Leon. I truly, in my heart of hearts, believe that. I really, really do. And I just, where was I going with this? Damn it, where was I going? Where was I going? You gotta be kidding me. I hate when that happens. Oh, that's probably my least favorite thing, when you lose your train of thought. Like Howard. Oh, I remember. Okay, yeah, I remember. So we had Noodles on our morning show today. Jamie McLennan, he's the insider. I'll put the link in the description if you want to check out the show that I produce every single morning, the Nielsen Show, right on Edmonton Sports Talk. Starts from 6 till 9. But he came on and I said, oh, the floodgates, that's why I mentioned that earlier. But you could just tell he got that goal, man, and he was okay. Like, he was already pretty solid. I liked what he was doing, but he was a completely different player. And it was like a you know what? I can play with these guys kind of moment. So, like, he scored on, Linus Ullmark, a Vezina winner, right? And it was just like there's that confidence, man. There really is, that you could just tell he wasn't afraid to skate with the puck. He wasn't afraid to make plays. Not that he wasn't afraid beforehand, but there was just a little oomph. There was a little another gear that was in his game after he scored. And then he barely got any time on ice, which was very frustrating after that. But the Oilers, they sucked a big one to start the third period. 2 goals in the first minute and whatever there. So that obviously played a factor. But I'm telling you, man, the Oilers, they really, really got to start playing their youth. They have to. Because right now, the only 2 players really that are bringing hustle and skill. You get a little bit of hustle out of Podkolzin, and I kind of get why he's on the first line. Do I like it? No. You get a hustle out of Mangiapane, some other players maybe that are hustling or whatever. But I'm telling you, by far, Matt Savoie and Ike Howard, they're bringing hustle. You can tell every single shift they're on the ice. They're giving it their 100%. They truly are. And they've got skill. They're skilled players, man. They really are. At every level that these guys have played at, they're high draft picks, first rounders, both of them. They're skilled players. Skilled players need to play with skilled guys. I'm sorry. Ike Howard on line frickin' 4 with Adam Henrique and David Tomaszek. That's not cutting it. There's been so many plays where I'm like, man, if that was McDavid giving the puck to Ike Howard, that would have been a really good chance. If that was, Leon Draisaitl giving the puck, if Leon Draisaitl was on the receiving end of that pass from Ike Howard, no, instead it's Adam Henrique. I'm telling you, man, they got to play this guy, and I'm getting frustrated. I get heated, because you know why I'm getting heated? The last thing I want, and we're going to get to Matt Savoie as well. And again, drop a comment down below, because I'm really curious to hear your guys' thoughts on this, and I need to slow it down, because I know some people are like, I don't like you when you get like this, so I'll slow it down for you, okay? But the last thing I want is another Dylan Holloway situation. I'm sorry, I brought it up. I'm sorry, okay? I brought it up. Yeah, I brought it up. And man, I can't tell you how frustrating that would be. Like, you bring up these guys and you just, you expect them. What do you expect them to do with 8 minutes? Especially for Ike Howard's case. Yeah, you're a skilled player, but we're going to put you on the 4th line with 8 minutes and we'll see what you can do. Like, are you kidding me? You do anything for 8 minutes and tell me, like, if you stand out. No, it's the dumbest thing ever. So, back to Dylan Holloway. I was so pissed. I was so pissed, that whole situation. And if you can tell, I'm still actually really pissed about the whole situation, because it's embarrassing. Any other team wouldn't have handled Dylan Holloway like the Oilers did, but the Oilers be Oilering. They just fumbled the bag. They fumbled the ball hard, man. Like, seriously. And for whatever reason, I'm a big, I love the young guys. I really, really do. The Holloways of the world. I loved him, man. I really, really did. Philip Broberg, I was big on, but Holloway, man, he was my guy. Wait. I have something. Yes. Look at this. Yeah, you don't believe me? This is unscripted, by the way. Dylan Holloway signed card, baby. Dylan Holloway. That is a signed card. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so anyway, that gets me going. But for whatever reason, man, I'm big on the rookies coming up because I think they bring that extra gear. They bring that excitement. And I don't know what it is, man. Like, it's like I'm the only one, I feel like, at the station or even in media as a whole. Like, I remember being in the press box for the Oilers games and, just hearing some of the stories going around like, oh, no, Holloway isn't going to cut it. He doesn't have what it takes. Like, well, first off, I don't know what you're watching. I think Dylan Holloway has plenty of skill and hustle and grit. Pretty well everything you want in a modern hockey player right now. And I like what he's doing in the bottom six. And like what he finally goes to a place that they're like, oh, we're probably going to play a top six. Are you okay for that, Dylan? Yeah, obviously. And what does he do? He pops off like that. So I know I got sidetracked there, man, but you look at the freaking Dallas Stars of the world. You've got Logan Stankoven, a skill guy. They bring him in. He gets top minutes with the big boys. Yeah, Wyatt Johnston, for that matter, as well. I remember Brock Besser's first game as a Vancouver Canuck, and he got a goal, and he looked unreal. And he wasn't on the fourth line. He was playing big minutes. It was like the second last game of the year, but still, I don't care. I remember I saw that, and I was like, this guy's going to win the Calder. He didn't. He got second, but whatever. Second in voting, that is. The Matthew Nyes of the world with Toronto. Like, they brought him in the playoffs, and he was not nearly as touted as Ike Howard and Matt Savoie, I don't think, in my opinion at least. So that's what I'm getting at, man. The Oilers, I'm sorry. Do they have a problem? I think they do. Like, what's one Oilers prospect they've properly drafted and developed that wasn't in the first round? And I know that doesn't really count because these guys are in the first round. They were first round picks. But you look at Ryan McLeod, but he's no game changer. He's solid. I feel like every team would want a Ryan McLeod on their, or every team would want a player like Ryan McLeod. But I mean, he's not doing anything crazy. So I'm telling you, man, I think Ike Howard, and I do think Matt Savoie, haven't even brought him up. But Matt Savoie, I mean, he has ample opportunity. His first game against the Philadelphia Flyers last year, in his first shift, he set up Leon Draisaitl. He scored. It was awesome. You're like, oh, this is great. And then now, I mean, Matt Savoie not as much because he was in the top six on a line with Nuge. But I mean, Nuge isn't a center. We know this. Nuge is not a center. So, I mean, he was drafted as a center, but is he really a center these days? I don't know. He can play it, but is he good at it? You might as well have him on the wing, really. He can't drive a line anymore. He can't. I'm sorry. It's the truth. So, yeah, Matt Savoie, Ike Howard, I'm all for having them in the top six. And it's funny, everyone at work, like I joke about it, like, oh, no, Ike Howard, I think he should be on the first line. And everyone's like, oh, no, like they don't agree. I'm the only one that's big on the rookies at work. And I don't know, man. I don't know what, that's my opinion. Everyone has their own. I know what everyone says at work is just, he needs time in the minors. Ike Howard, you know what? He needs time and time on ice. So put him on the freaking top six. That's my opinion. I'll leave it at that. But as always, guys, what are your thoughts? Drop a comment down below. Truly, I'm just looking at, Cole Caulfield even, just thinking of other players, man. These guys are skilled players. And lastly on Ike Howard, I'm sorry I'm ranting, he's a smart player, man. You saw in that 10 seconds, that was a shooter's goal. Like, that was and you want shots right now? The Oilers can't. For Connor McDavid, he can't shoot the puck. Like, all he wants to do is pass. Well, you know who you can give it to? Someone who really wants to grip it and rip it, and that's Ike Howard. He's a smart player. Smart players play with smart players. I think he's amazing on the rush. His transition game is great. He's always looking to go up, and I think that would bode so well with playing with Connor or Leon. I really, really do. And I can't wait. You know what? And I might be wrong, and that's okay. But I feel like that's in the media these days, or anyone. They're just so safe, and they're not afraid to be, or they are afraid to be wrong, so they don't say this and that and that and this. Well, I don't care, because I'm wrong a lot. I don't care. I'm wrong all the time, honestly. But I don't think I'm wrong on this, and I'll leave it at that. So thanks for all the continued support, guys. I truly appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, I'm YouTube Trev. This is Above Average. Drop a comment down below. Leave a like, as it really, really helps the videos. It truly does, guys. The more likes you give, the the videos. I mean, YouTube's like, bam, 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 send it off. But like I said, sponsored segment each and every video right here at Above Average, brought to you by www.timetrackers.ca, where they work around the clock for you. It's an Alberta-based company with clocks all over Canada. Yeah, go check them out. You want a clock like that? Go check them out. Look at that big black clock right there. You like that big black clock? You like that big black clock? Yeah, that's a nice clock. What can I say? Okay, anyway, the most liked comment in my previous video, which was titled, Nathan MacKinnon right now is better than Connor McDavid. Let's see here. Oh, this is good. Look at this. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is way more likes than my previous one. At 88PlayMKR. Pretty sure that's Playmaker. 88Playmaker. He says, I don't know. I always thought Nate was better. Respectfully, I'm going to disagree with you, but hey, I mean, that's what I'm doing. Like, I love conversation, man. Conversation's great. It is. It truly is great. If that's your opinion, that is awesome. And you know what? It's a valid opinion. I know a lot of people think that. Personally, I know I'm an Edmonton kid, but I mean, when you look at the stats, yeah, I mean, MacKinnon did win a cup, but I will argue that cup team was probably one of the most loaded Stanley Cup teams in my lifetime, personally. Like, they were that good. Like, Tampa wasn't stopping them that year. So, yeah, thanks for the comment, man. I really, really appreciate it. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Keep, just keep on crushing it. I truly, man, I'm so happy right now. I'm feeling so good right now. So thank you for watching this video. It truly means the world. And I'll see you in the next one. Don't be average when you can be above average. I'll see you in the next one. I'm YouTube Trev. Peace.